Hello, everyone, and welcome to another dumbbell workout. This week we're going to focus on supersets. This superset workout, we're going to have agonist muscle groups. So, you're going to work the same muscles. So, for example, in group one, you're going to do back. Group two, you're going to do lower body push exercises. Uh, Group three is going to be upper body push, so chest. And then group four is going to be lower body pull with the deadlift exercises, and then a little core exercise as well. So that's how it's going to work. So we're going to go 3 sets of each exercise: renegade rows, supination curls, then do round two, set two of the renegades and supination curls, then set three. Then we'll move on to the second group. So this is going to be a really good one for conditioning. You're definitely going to sweat. And so let's get started on our warm up. So if you can find yourself a wall, and let's start with our leg swings. So we'll open up your hips, front to back, and let's switch sides. Get our hamstrings and quads. Great. Let's move on to agility skaters. So get our heart rates going now. So side to side, shuffling, back and forth. Get a bit of lateral movement in. And iron cross, so on the ground, on your back, T position, right leg towards left hand, and switch. And we're just going to go back and forth from side to side, working on our thoracic mobility, stretching out our glutes, a little bit of hamstring and low back work as well. And we can get up into our butt kicks. So we'll start with our marches like always. And then work into a jog. And go into a run. Keep it up, everyone. And let's get our upper body now. So arm circles, palms down, start small, slowly build till we can get to our fulls, whatever our fulls may be. Palms up, go in reverse, same thing, start small, slowly work your way to fulls. And let's finish with a punch combination. So jab, cross, hook. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great job, everyone. All right, let's move into our workout. So renegade rows. Grab a set of dumbbells. If you can do this from plank position, go for it. So plank position, I'm going to do 10 reps. Drive the elbows back. Nice wide stance with your feet to keep stable if you need to. And when you're done, you can rest. I'll show you a modification next time. If you can't do the from a plank, we can go from our knees. So our second exercise is the supination curl. I'm going to use the same dumbbells I use for my renegade rows. So start with your palms facing your thighs, rotate, curl up, then rotate back down. Great job. Finish up your supination curls. Then we're going to get into round 2, starting with our renegade rows. So we still have a bit of time. So as we have a little bit of time, I'll explain what I'm going to do. So modification, if you can't go from a plank position, you can have your knees on the ground, so go from a modified position. But you still got to keep your hips stable and flat. I don't want your butt up in the air. So it'll look like this. So flat at the straight line from the knees through to the shoulders, and then just driving the dumbbell up and back with your back muscles pulling a little bit with your biceps as well. Much easier on the core here. You can even cross your feet over top of each other just to get a bit more stability through the lower limbs if you need it. So your choice, if you can do it from a plank or that position with your knees, do so. If you need that little modification, go for it. And working to round 2 of our supination curls. So side profile, palms face my thighs, rotate, curl up. See how my elbows stay in contact with my sides here. You're not seeing daylight. Breathing out as I come up. And we got a little bit of time to recover before we get into round 3 of this first group. So get yourself ready, in position, whether you're going to go from standard or modified, and go. And relax. When you're done your set, do what I'm doing, get a quick drink of water. That's a challenging one. A lot of strength, a lot of stability, and it's a hard movement. So you probably notice your heart rate jumping up as well. And that's why it's good to pair it with an easier one like a supination curl. Notice how there's no daylight in between my arms and my torso. Trying to keep that as tight as I can. And once we're done, we can put our weights away. If we need to, we're going to move to the 1.5 squats and calf raises next. So for the 1.5 squats, you'll only need 1 dumbbell, or you can use 2 heavier, lighter dumbbells. So I'm going to use one dumbbell here, and we're going to hold it in a goblet position. And so what I mean by 1.5 is we're going to drop down, do a full squat, come up, then drop into a half squat. So that's 1 rep. So full, half, full, half. So that one definitely brings my heart rate up. And then for our calf raises, we can probably just grab the second heavier dumbbell if you're doing the goblet position. And so grab them at your side. And so we're going to go up onto our toes. Pause. 1, 2, 3, down. 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 That's 6. 1, 2, 3, down. 7. 1, 2, 3, down. 8. 1, 2, 3, down. 9. 1, 2, 3, down. And that's 10. So that's a good one. If you don't really have a lot of heavy weights or heavy enough weights for your calves, what you can do is just hold that contraction for a bit of time. Sure makes it challenging quick. So not a lot of time in between. Back into our 1.5 squats. Side profile, you're seeing the difference in the depth when I drop. So it's just a little bend for that little bonus. Finish off strong. Again, not a big break in between. So take the time to shake out your legs. Take a couple deep breaths. And back into the calf raise pauses. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. 4. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. 6. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. 8. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. And that's 10. So a little bit of extra time in there. Maybe I was counting faster. So last round. Then we're going to need to grab our bench for group 3 after the calf raises. So 1.5 squats, drop deep, drop shallow, drop deep, drop shallow. Shallow, deep, 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 shallow. And shake out. So last round of the calf raises. Then we're going to grab the bench quick to get ready for group 3. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. 4. 1, 2, 3, down. 5. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. 7. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down, and that's 10. Finish off any other reps if you're not doing the same as me. And then get your bench into position for the chest fly to press. So whatever weight you're using, use something that you can chest fly fairly easily. All right, so moving straight into it. Lie back, hands start up above your chest, open up, close, rotate, drop into a chest press, complete. So that's 1. Fly, press. 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 Fly, and press. Only 10 seconds in between. Now tricep kickback, so a light weight here. Knee on the bench, elbow up, and kick back. Come forward. 2, 3, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm just going to put that down. Catch a quick breath before we go into our chest fly to press again. Adjust your weights if you need to. Ready, and drop back, start up, open, fly, drop, press. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish up your reps. As you probably noticed, the flies are a lot harder than the press, so that's why that's kind of your limit to what weight you're using. So kickbacks, say you don't have a bench, this is what you can do. So you can use a table, have your elbow up, and then you're going to extend back like this. Still focus on having a nice flat back. You're just a bit more upright. So from the other side, this is what you'll see. So you can focus on my back posture here. So whatever arm's doing the action, that's the leg that's forward in that one. And we got one more round, and then we're gonna, once we do our tricep kickbacks, we're gonna make the bench disappear. We won't need it for the last exercise. And get ready. So fly to press. Exhale on the way up for each of these. So try and get some rhythmic breathing as you go through. Nice and control on your fly, and then work on your power on your press. Stay over top of your chest or chest height each time while you're doing these. It's easy to creep up towards your face. And tricep kickbacks, getting started. Not a lot of rest in between these. It's a good back posture. Switch sides. And once you're done your kickbacks, make sure you make your bench disappear, get it out of the way so that you have space for your deadlifts and dead bugs. So single leg deadlifts. I'm going to use two dumbbells here. You can use one if you want. So hold them in your hands. And then I'm going to do a toe down for my first set, just to get my balance so I can focus on my hinging. And switch legs when you're ready. And for your dead bugs, you need a lightweight. So I'm going to use 5 pounds. You can use even lighter than that if you have it available. And so on the ground here, legs up, same side for this round. So right side extends, left side extends. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll show you different variations of that as we go through. So single leg deadlifts, round 2, I'm going to show you a side profile. So now toe is up, hinging, focusing on my balance, focusing on that nice core contraction as I pull myself back up to standing position. And so dead bugs. This time we're going to do opposite sides, so it'll take a little bit of coordination here. So right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back up, and we got one more round of each. Then we'll go straight into our cool down. So single leg deadlifts, you can always just use one dumbbell. You don't need to use both, but that's what I'm using today. So leg up from the front looks like that. 3, and as we're fatigued, we're going to be fighting for our balance, so not everyone's probably going to be perfect. And 10. This last round of dead bugs, I'll show you a side profile here so you can see my legs. And so, big difference I'm going to do here is now take it to a modified position where my knees stay bent. And I'm going to do same side here. For my first 5, and then I'll do opposites for my second 5. And you can decide to do the same as me. Maybe you're not doing modified. Maybe you want to keep with same side, or maybe you want to switch to opposites or only do opposites. 8, 9, and 10. And quickly put your weights away or to the side. And we're going to finish with our cool down. So starting with downward dog, push-up position, hike your hips up and back, maybe pedal out the calves. That might be a little sore from those calf raise pauses. Trying to really create that upside down V position as best you can. And while we're doing our cool down, of course, focus on your breath. And let's go into lizard. So half kneel position, hands on the inside of your front leg. Pull your front leg into your triceps. Feel the stretch down through your hip flexor. And let's switch sides. Great stretch for those that sit at a desk all day, like I did all morning. And world's greatest. So now we're going to open up. Look towards the sky or ceiling. Have our hand going towards the ceiling. And let's switch sides. Open up. And pigeon. So forward leg is in a 90. Down onto your elbows if you can. Feel this through your glutes. So I purposely pick a lot of these stretches, not only to cool down from the workout, but these yoga-based stretches are great for those that sit at a desk. So you can always throw, this is just a 3 minute, oh, switch sides, 3 minute cool down, but you could always hold on to these for more than 15 or 30 seconds. And let's move into a cobra. So hands underneath your shoulders, let your hips drop towards the ground, look towards the ceiling or sky. So you could turn this into a 5 minute, 10 minute, 15, even a half hour routine where you're just doing these 6 exercises. And let's finish with child's pose. Try holding some of these poses for 5 minutes and you'll see how challenging they get. And that's sometimes how those advanced yoga practitioners do their routines. One more deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And we'll finish there. Great job on another dumbbell workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, if you ever have any comments or suggestions on exercises, leave it in the comments and or send me an email and I'll be sure to include it. So have a great week and we'll see you next week.